Charlie Anteby, how you doing? On the 27th of December, 10:09 p.m. We're going to talk quick. I woke up today a little bit late, but tired. Wanted to grab another hours of sleep. As I'm just feeling it all out, getting up, went to the bathroom a minute, the phone rings. It's a guy that I said I'll talk to at 10 a.m. to set up for lunch today. Not lunch, coffee. So we end up making plans. I had something in mind. I wanted to pass by a store. We made plans to meet in Asbury for coffee at 2 o'clock. I worked a little bit of my morning around that. I sat at my desk. I did some stuff. Next thing you know, I meet him for the coffee. But before I met him for the coffee, I took a shower. I went to Takanasi Lake, and I did 3 times around. It's 0.8 miles each time. You're talking about 2.4 miles total. I stretched before here in the house. I did not stretch after. It was raining. It was drizzling. But I was walking in the rain. That I didn't mind. But doing the stretching in the rain, I wanted to already get to the coffee appointment. I called him on the way because there was a couple of stops I could make. And he was there already, so I didn't make any stops beforehand. I went straight to Asbury. We met for some coffee. I actually didn't even drink any coffee. I had my bottle of water with me. I sat down. We spent maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I got up because he got a phone call. I said, we'll catch up again. We got to do this more. And I left. Somewhere before that, I left out that I talked to a lady today, a woman, a friend, from literally 40 years ago. I had an apartment in 1982, 83. I remember she was friends with me at that time. When I was doing a lot of trade shows, she was working for a Syrian company. I met her actually on the road, but we got back together here when we ended up in New York. That used to happen to me sometimes. I'd meet New York women on the road and then become a little closer with them when I got to New York. We lost touch somewhere in the middle 80s, I guess, and now it's amazing. I recommend it to anybody to get in touch with somebody that way and have a catch-up that includes 40 years of life. What happened to you, what happened to me, it's pretty amazing. It really was something. I want to bring that up. And from there, I went into another phone call with a guy who's just negative. There's the expression askhole, A-S-K-H-O-L-E. These are people that want advice, that want to talk, that want to discuss, that want to have feedback, that want to have input. But then they don't listen to one word of it, and they go about their stuff, and they go on their way. And we'll get more to that. Because I go from mood to mood, from call to call, from meeting to meeting, from visit to visit. So you throw me off with the negative. You ruined a gorgeous phone call before it. You ruined a beautiful meeting yesterday. And I want to stay on a certain mindset. So we talked about that. I did go to Costco. And I went to Target. I wanted to do something with Target with some coupons I had. The item I went for, it showed online that they had 7 in stock. They had none in stock. God bless the young man who helped me. He explained to me that he thinks that they were stolen. Somebody just grabbed them all. Based on the item and the value of the item and the little size of the item, that made perfect sense to me. I felt bad for the store. How mad could I get? Okay. Next, I ended up in Costco, where I bought lettuce and more lettuce. This lettuce, that lettuce, the baby, I don't know, spring mix, and the regular romaine. And my intention is to sit here and go back to cutting up myself beautiful, beautiful salads with up to 15, 20 things inside the salad. Radishes, celery, carrots, cucumbers, red peppers, hearts of palm. I have a whole list that I could go to, and I start to work the stuff into the salad. Maybe including cheeses, mozzarella or feta cheese, or maybe including cooked beets and many other things that could go in a salad that are healthy, crunchy, nutritious, fresh, real foods. So, did I do it tonight? No, because you'll hear the story, stuff came up and I got a little bit sidetracked. I'm already okay. Target, Costco, we talked about it. I got home, I had enough, I was tired. I was running late, and I get into the house and I look on the floor and I see that I took packages to the post office today, and that one I didn't see because it was bigger and it didn't sit on the table, it sat on the floor. And I had 2 more packages developed along the way while I was out of the house, so I put together the 3 packages and I shot out to the post office. I shot out to the post office, I got rid of my 3 packages. On the way back, I hit Walgreens, again with the coupon. I wanted to see what I could do over there that I couldn't do in Target. I hit Walgreens. I did great in Walgreens. I walk out of the store. I'm on a high. I get in the car. I start, nothing. All the lights are on, but nothing. Thank God I have a good relationship with my mechanic. I want to tell you he happens to be the greatest, and that's Pat's Garage, Roosevelt Avenue and Monmouth Road. Pat's Garage. For many, many years. And today, by the way, my car bypassed 186,000 miles. So it's a funny day because it always works. And I'm sitting, and it wouldn't start. I got Pat on the phone. It was already evening time, 6:15. It was not in the mechanic place anymore. Turn the wheel, put it in place, take it in that, neutral, this, that. Take the key back out, put the key back in. We tried a number of things, nothing worked. We hung up the phone and I called Chaverim. If you don't know about Chaverim, you should. Chaverim. This is the nicest group of boys that I ever met. I'm calling them boys. God bless them. They're grown men. They have families. They have kids. You call this place, they come, they help you. The guy jumped my car. It took less than 2.5 minutes. From Crisis, sitting in a Walmart by Broadway and Long Branch, that area, which is very edgy and it's getting dark and it's rainy a little bit, and I'm there and my car's not starting. And all the lights are turning on, everything looks like it's working. He comes, and I don't want to mention names, but God bless, very handsome young man, tall, beautiful, nice car. Adami, these young men, they've helped me in the past one other time. They bring honor to their parents, to their grandparents, to their families. What they're doing is amazing. He got me going. He kick-started the car with the black thing that jumped the battery. And I said, what do you think? What does he think? What does he think? He told me advanced auto. I don't know what he said. I went to Costco. And I don't drive in the dark. I don't really drive in the dark, but I don't want to stop the car now. It's running. I go to Costco. He looks up the car. He says, we don't have a battery for that car because they're great, but they don't have a battery for that car. So now I go to Advanced Auto. And I'm driving in the dark. I don't know how I'm doing all this. And they want $189 for the battery. God bless them. I'm not saying the price is wrong. And I'm saying, wow, I just put this battery in 2-3 years ago. I don't know what. But while we're on Costco, we're sitting there with the flashlight inside the thing, looking at the battery. And the battery is put in 2014, so it's going on 9 years. So again, Pat's Garage. Pat, he's a great guy. He did me right. He gave me a 9-year battery. And I'm making a decision based on that. It's 9 years, and that I'm not going to sit there and slow charge it. I'm not going to try and see if it happens again. It's the dead of winter, Deal, New Jersey, pitch black outside and freezing. I don't want this happening a second time, so I'm very committed to going to get a battery. I call my friend from the auto place, 189, what do you think? Back, forth, yes, that. And I make the call that I'm going to take the car and leave it by Pat. He'll wake up in the morning, he'll have my car, I'll put the keys in the drop box, and I asked my friend, is it possible, I hate to bother you at this hour, would you come out and meet me at Pat and take me home? I'd love to. No, don't worry about it. Don't even be silly. Of course, no problem. So he takes me home, meets me at Pat. I left Pat with the car keys in the car, And, let them decide tomorrow. Is it the starter? Is it the battery? Is it nothing? Was it and put something in there. Wow, we're at 10 minutes. This is bad news. Okay. Costco, Advanced, Mechanic. Just want to say that in addition to the walking around the lake, and sometimes I do it here home on the treadmill, I haven't had bread or cake in 3 weeks. I don't miss it. It's okay. I'm getting over it. In fact, I want to be losing weight faster than I'm losing weight, but I'm happy I lost some. I'm happy I'm holding my losses, my gains, however you want to declare it. I'm happy it's not getting worse, right? And I'm in a holding pattern. And I am stepping up the walk to more distance. And I now bought all the lettuce and all that food, and I'm getting much more deeper into how I'm going to eat and what I'm going to eat, so that I'm going to really look to get this thing moving forward the right way. I want to just talk about tying back to the ask holes and the New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is don't waste your breath. That's all. You're talking, there's air coming out of your mouth, there's air going in your system. You're walking, you're exercising, you're doing. Do not waste your breath on these people that prove over and over and over again that they're a waste of time and nothing good is going to come from them. I'm Charlie Anteby. This is the Charlie in the Morning Show. I got a sketch call tonight from some cockroach. Okay, good luck to him. And tune in tomorrow.